Seriously, what happened to the random lap dances, man? I'm sorry, I gotta talk about it. I have to. Because, my thing is when women's like, yeah, I don't know what happened to you. You know, women do that. I don't know what happened to you. You've changed.
How you figure every woman can dance?
Listen to me. In some shape or form, every woman can dance. Some shape or form. I don't know what it look like. It's different levels.
Okay.
But in some shape or form, come on now. Right.
Our shared goals are really to just live. Live with each other, grow as a couple, grow individually, develop whatever level of success we want to get to by ourselves, just continuing to push the needle and...
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome.
Are you tired?
Am I tired?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine.
Cause you've been running through my mind all day.
You're so corny. You are so corny.
Yeah, I had to do that because that's referencing your favorite show. So that's all.
Yeah, The Fresh Prince. Mm-hmm. Welcome to another episode of Living Your Truth. My name is Willicia, and this is
Mike.
Mr. Marcus, if you
nasty.
That's so funny. All right, let's cut to the chase, Mr. Marcus.
I'm here for it.
How do you keep the spark alive in our relationship?
How do I keep the spark alive in our relationship?
And what pointers do you have for others? Let's start there.
Pointers?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm good with pointers. All right, so normally, I just think usually to...
Cuidado.
Sometimes you need to you have to remind that woman that you are still interested like that. Make her feel wanted. I realize a lot of times, obviously it happened to me where, naturally you get lax, you know what I'm saying? And you like, you get used to this, your girl, she probably cook it, it's routine. It happens naturally. And then you forget about the little things that you would have did if you just met her or you just hung out with her for the first maybe, month or two, you know what I mean? And, you tend to spice it up. And when I say spice it up, it's just the little comments maybe. Maybe I'm like, so I always say to you, like, I ain't gonna lie, you doing your thing, like I'm thinking about like re-scooping you. You know what I mean? And I be meaning that from my heart though. I'm not just telling you that. And you may smile or whatever like that. And ideally, I just do that because it also puts me in a feel of wanting you.
Right.
It's like kind of tricking the mind in a way like, yo man, you still desire this woman. Like this, you know what I mean? It's like, it kind of brings you back to that state, like as if you wasn't my woman. So I think for me personally, that's like a gesture I do. And as you know, like for me, I also I like to, I sing to you, you know what I mean?
Right.
Things like that. Like, because that's something, even if I did it in the beginning, but ideally I continue to do that because it also, that's how I feel though. Right. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if you feel that way about your woman,
show it.
You gotta, just show it, man. Right. It takes nothing. It's a random gesture. Even though, good morning, beautiful. Like the same way you would have greeted this girl if you really was in her DM or whatever, you DM her so, consistently, you forget about your wife sending that good day, that good morning. You forget about that. You know what I'm saying? And I just think if more guys was more cognitive of it, just think about it, man, and just do it. Express yourself at the moment. It'll go a long way. It worked for me. At least.
Yeah, listen, it's still working.
Yeah, and that's why I work, baby. That's why I got these shoes on. You know what I mean?
For me, and for the women, I'm gonna say, I think a big one for me is words of affirmation. Okay. Just constantly always telling you things like good things, like, about your appearance or about like, an idea that you've had or just, talking you up, telling you that you're my special black man, just always making sure you don't forget who you are.
That touches my heart too, by the way, like every time you tell me that, because I've never been
that you my special black man?
Yo, every time, come on girl, don't be like that. You can't do that to me. No, seriously. I'm gonna tell you why it touches my heart. Number one, I've never been told that.
Right.
You're a special black man. To any woman out there, if you decide to just randomly call a man that you love or like, yo, you're a special black man, I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna touch that man's heart. I don't care how gangsta he is. I don't care how much emotions he don't show. I'm telling you, it's gonna touch his heart. You know what I mean? So I think when you started telling me that, it's so crazy because I realized, when you said it the first time, I'm like, come on, baby, you don't gotta gas me up. I'm not no car. You know what I mean? And then I realized, like it literally became like a name that you just consistently say to me. It's like saying babe. You know what I mean? My special black man, what you want to eat today? Like, that's cool though. I'm just saying to you, I got used to it, but I can never get used to it because it's so like, it makes me feel so good. You know, it makes me feel like, yeah, maybe I am a little special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I would also say random acts of service. Like, you know, you see something that the man need, you know, buy it. That's also, you know, reassuring. That's another thing that can definitely add to, you know, keeping the spark alive, because it's a nice thing to do. When you do a nice thing for your person, they naturally want to do nice things for you. Or, you know, they just feel appreciated. They feel cared for. They feel seen. So words of affirmation, you know, random small gestures, gifts. Like if I see that you need something, I would just do it. You know, like things like that. Like, you know, it takes nothing to notice your person.
I'm not gonna lie to you, even down to like, and it's funny you said a small gesture. I remember, and I know how much you love like little gifts and stuff, well, just small gestures. So I remember when I noticed, you was like, yeah, man, my cup, you know, my cup is no like, oh man, this cup is no good no more. Da, da, da.
I had it for a long time.
Listen to me, you know I put that right in my notepad? Take notes, fellas. I mean that. And I'm gonna tell you why. We forget things. I mean, we're thinking 1,000 things a day. But when people like key in on little things, that's how you can really stand out, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because once you said that, I immediately wrote in my notepad. So I already knew that's gonna be a small gift I'm gonna get her. What kind of cup is that? I'm gonna get an even better one. So it was easy. And I saw your face light up. It was a random day. I just gave you the cup and you was cheesing. You should have saw yourself. You showed all the fronts. You hear me? It was amazing. It was amazing. So
Yeah.
it's a little pointer.
And so that was small acts of service, gestures, words of affirmation, and just random stuff. Like, you know, I know like a lot of times, you know, mostly women, we get like so caught up on like dates and holidays and stuff like that. Do things randomly for your person, like, you know, make reservations or cook or, you know, just something like, because, you know, life is happening. We're naturally always super busy and we tend to sometimes miss important things. And it's like, when it's done randomly, it's like, oh, wow, like you thought of me, like, you know, so that's definitely something that will have your partner like, wow, like that was something. That was something.
But you forgetting something really important. I'm not even gonna lie. For the men. Yeah, you are. You are.
But I'm speaking on the woman.
No, I know you're speaking about the woman. I just want to throw in the gesture because it's coming from the woman.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just going to add on. But women, seriously, what happened to the random lap dances, man? I'm sorry. I got to talk about it. I have to. Because, yo, my thing is when women's like, yeah, I don't know what happened to you. You know, women do that. I don't know what happened to you. You've changed.
How you figure every woman can dance?
Listen to me. In some shape or form, every woman could dance. Some shape or form. I don't know what it look like. It's different levels.
Okay.
But in some shape or form, come on now.
Why don't you just say, instead of that, just say, be randomly sexy at times.
I like
That's better.
That's better. Forget the lap dances. Excuse me.
For the ones who do them, do that.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
yes.
Don't stop doing that.
Right.
You know, for the girls that are a little bit more on the shy side, you know, have never brought that side out, I would say, try to be randomly sexy.
Yeah,
that's the best way we could say that. Like,
yeah.
You know, whatever you know your man like that you have done or do randomly, continue to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they like it, they love it. That's why they did.
Yeah.
That's why they did. I mean, a part of why they did.
Randomly sexy, pretty cute, whatever. Like, get your hair done a different way, or you know, pick a color that he might like on your nails or toes.
That touches my heart, man. I gotta talk. The different styles, you make me feel like I'm dating 5-6 different girls. Man. And it's not that it has to be a different girl. It's just a switch up. Like, I'm like, yo, wait, yo, one time you was looking so good for real. I mean this from my heart. That was like, yo, who is this? Who is this though? I never met her today. Like, who is this? Remember when you first got the glasses?
Yeah.
I was on your heels, no question about it. But this is from my heart though. I'm like, yo, this switch up, that little accessory did a lot for me where I'm like, damn, yo, who is, I gotta re-scoop you. I have to. I gotta get the number, no question. And definitely I'm talking to you after that and we're gonna meet up. I don't know when, but we're gonna make it happen. I'm consistent, no question. So it just adds that desire. That's all I'm saying.
Like it's really simple. I mean, I always, you know, just pay attention to what your person likes. Like I said, whatever your person likes, continue to do it.
Yeah.
Because they like it. You know, do what they like. And they'll do what you like.
Do what they like. It's really that simple.
That's
That's
it.
a good way of looking at it.
That's the best way to keep the spark alive in any relationship.
I agree. I agree with you. What's up?
What are some of our shared goals with each other?
Some of the shared goals. I mean, we have a few.
I always just say, let's conquer the world.
I know.
That's the biggest one.
I know.
Let's get rich. Like let's live this life the way we want to, the best way that we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
The exact way that we want to.
I agree. You've been saying that from day
and
one.
Together.
Yeah, from day one.
Yes.
Yeah, and see, that was really important. I feel like it was mainly just to really, I know one common goal was just like for us to impact people's lives in a positive manner. Us coming from where we come from, looking the way we look, is like, you know, man, these people really, they're from there? Like, like you question, you know what I mean? Like, it's something inspiring to not only, you know, ourselves and people that know us, but people that come from where we come from. And it's like, yo, I can also change. It's not about being like us or being us. It's
just
it's
be
about
your best you.
Yeah.
Be the best version of yourself.
Yeah. I agree with you. You have to. It's not about being perfect. It's about being better.
Yeah.
That's all it's about. And I think too many people trying to be perfect or trying to be like somebody else instead of just being better. Just be a better you than you were yesterday, last year.
Create a legacy for yourself. Create something. Just, you know, like.
But that's what we're going to help with. I know another a common goal that we had too was we really want to impact the Black community.
Yes.
In a positive manner.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was gonna take that way left. I got nervous.
Oh, real? Hold
on.
Nah, I ain't taking away love. I'm saying we want to impact the Black community.
You know.
I know. I wasn't going. No, I wasn't going to take it that love. No, I was just saying, like, we want to impact the Black community. And meaning just like when it comes down to just being aware. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like a lot of us coming from where we come from, we just not aware.
We're not
and
aware.
The problem is, if we are aware, we don't care. That's our excuse. That's an excuse though. Oh, it don't matter. It don't affect if we don't care. And then we use the I don't care, right, as an excuse, right? Where we say, I didn't know. Mm-hmm. And I don't know is not really an excuse, to be honest, because it's your fault. Why didn't you find out?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of layers.
It's
you know
a
what I'm
lot
saying?
of layers, but it all leads to one point. Like, our shared goals are really to just live, you know, live with each other, you know, grow as a couple, grow individually, you know, develop whatever level of success we want to get to by ourselves, you know, just continuing to push the needle and get everything we want out of this life. Absolutely. Like it don't get no realer than that. Like
no,
it's
not.
Just doing everything that we are able to do, everything that God allows us to do.
Absolutely. That's definitely a good way of putting it, for sure. I agree.
Is it okay to put your career ahead of your partner for the sake of living a better life?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
You just passed. But nah, I say hell yeah because at the end of the day, that woman or man, but I'm going to speak from the man's perspective. Mm-hmm. As the man, I tell men they should focus on success. Because focusing on success, that woman that comes into your life on that journey, or I guess when you are successful, I feel like I'd rather the woman come into my life on the journey. That's me personally. Mm-hmm. But see, obviously, if I say even at that point of success or that level of success that you always wanted, you have it now, and then find a woman, that's okay too. Because to me, entrepreneur or anybody that is successful, they want to become more successful. I never seen somebody just stop and be like, all right, I'm super successful, I'm good. Like I haven't run into one entrepreneur like that yet. Even people that say I'm retired, they never really retired. Does that make sense? So, because life is to live. It's not the job. It's you feeling fulfilled every day doing something that you love to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So
this is a tricky question for women.
I know. That's why I was really waiting for your answer.
That was
straightforward
tricky.
for me. Yeah.
I would say.
Well, speak. How about this? Give your personal opinion, how you feel, and then give maybe the advice, if that makes sense. Okay.
So for me, because of our dynamic, I just feel like you would be okay with that because of what we are wishing to create, I'll say. Now, if this was me before being with somebody like you, I would say that it depends on the man. Like, is he worth you? Like, okay, why does he want you not to? You know, let's think about that.
Yeah.
What type of man is he? You know, is it because he feels like he needs you to do something else in that moment? Or is he just doing it because it's like, I'm the man and you're the woman and do what I say? So it depends on those variables.
Yeah.
With somebody like you, I don't think that you would have an issue with that, only because of what we're looking to create together. It's like, oh, nah, like, yo, do what you got to do. I'm not going to stand in the way of that. But me naturally having somebody like you, I would, because I'm like, okay, I know that I should and I can, because I trust you that much to speed us up when the time presents itself.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I would say it really just depends on the type of man that you're with, you know, for the women. You know, now if you, like I said, if it's a guy that is just like not for you and he's telling you to do it, obviously he's trying to block you from getting further from him and he's not able to grow and keep up.
Right.
But if it's kids, you know, or, you know, any dynamic that the man, he's a really, really trustworthy man.
Right.
I would absolutely say, you know, just if need be, it's okay to just listen to what your partner's saying. But if the dynamic is, yo, we could both do this together, we could get like this, do the career.
Yeah, that makes sense. And so just to piggyback, like, I feel like when it comes down to, like, see, like you said, the person you're with, for me, my woman being as successful, more successful than me, that does not bother me. Right. Like, for me, I want you to get the most out of this life that you can. I tell you all the time, you know, off camera and stuff, like, yo, I want people to see you. I know a lot of times, you know, people look at the man like, oh, he's successful, whatever he doing, you know what I mean? But to me, I'm like, yo, you're that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you're actually more than anything that we even present on this episode at all. You know what I mean? So I personally feel that way. Come on, sweetheart. But you know what I'm saying? For me, it's just, that's how I personally feel. That's the goal. We're going to get you there. You know what I mean? And the best part is, like, it's not about getting you there. We're going to get there together.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for me, I want you to chase it because you know, that's what I'm going for. We got goals. And at the end of the day, the cool thing is the journey. It's when we look back and we be like, yo, remember we decided to do the show, whatever we met? Yeah. Decided to do the show. Like, you know what I mean? All this stuff.
Nobody's person or partner should hold them back.
Yeah.
You know, I think that is restriction, and we don't believe in restriction, you know? Yeah. Like I said, it all, you know, there's different variables, but nobody should, you know, tell their partner, yo, I don't think you should. It's like, yeah. Because that's not what that person wants.
Yeah. Well, some partners is also haters, though. Yes. I don't think people know, but that's how you got to know who you with. That's a whole nother episode. But sometimes, you know, people, it's not for you. It's just what it is. They're not for your success without them. You know, they're only thinking about, oh, what could I use her? How does she look next to me? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not about anything else. So, yeah.
You know we don't do the handshake?
Oh, of course. You kidding me?
You know, I'll be forgetting it sometimes. All right. You gotta put that in the beginning.
In the beginning, yeah. Look, I appreciate you guys for tuning in to another episode of Living Your Truth Show. Listen, we appreciate you, me and Willicia. I don't even know if, like, she really expresses it, how much she really appreciates you guys commenting, liking, subscribing, you know, giving suggestions on questions in the future, you know, on other episodes. But definitely feel free to keep reaching out to us. You know, we looking to connect with as many people as possible. We're hoping that these episodes is helping you, you know, throughout your life and your self-development with yourself. And hopefully one day, if you don't have a person, I'm hoping you find your person. If you have a person,
we could be your people.
That's true. That's true. We always your people. We ain't even always. But ideally, if you didn't find your person, I'm hoping you find a person. Well, find your person. If you have a person right now, I'm hoping that this is your person. Therefore, you guys continue doing what you're doing. But if that person is not for you, I want you to discover that as well, so you can go find your right person. But look, besides all of that, whatever you do, don't let nobody ruin your day. We're gonna leave you on that note.
Cause I'm thugging on me. Hit me, then I'm sliding. Coop, she gon' climb it. I just wanna know, can you bust it for me? Bust it for me. Oh Lord, you fine as hell.